Hello, class. This is Professor Suarez coming to you with some very important and insightful information um, with the project that we have due this Sunday. I am looking to see that you put some visual information that could help to prove the point that you're trying to make. So I have here some examples of ways that you could develop charts if you don't have anything or can't find anything online that you could put into your essay or to your submission. I'm going to show you guys how you could do that. I'm going to walk you through some of the steps, right? So as you can see here in the center, I have a pie chart with the different percentages of home buyers based on age. So what I have to do is I have to make a distinction on the Excel sheet that I'm using about what the ages are that I want it broken down into and the percentage of that population that is actually buying homes. So if you look here on the left side where the mouse is, I'm going to highlight it over here, right? This is the information I'm using to make a chart. So what I did here is I put the name of the group that I'm breaking it down, or how am I breaking down the population by. Then I have the breakdowns of a population. I have 36-year-olds and youngers. I have 37 to 51, and then I have the age over 51, right? And then I put the percentage of home buyers. Now this is based on the attachment that I also attached to the assignment, and you could get this information by downloading it and reviewing it. It's really literally on the first page, right? So I put 34% here, 28%, and 38% here. I put a note here about this population actually having a household income of 106, on average 106,000, because I probably was thinking maybe I might want to put a bullet or I guess you could call an arrow pointing out to that information in my presentation or in my assignment. So that I left there, but I'm going to just delete that because it might be confusing for you guys, right? So if I wanted to get this chart, right, what I would do is I would highlight these things here, the information, and I'd go into Insert, and then what I would do is I'd go into Recommended Charts. And what's great is it provides different charts that I could create based on the information that I have. And what's great is Excel already has preset charts that you could actually generate. So if I click on the pie chart, it's going to give me a pie chart here. If I click on the bar chart, it'll give me a bar chart. So originally I used a pie chart, right? And the reason I used a pie chart is to make a distinction about the three populations, because overall these are all the home buyers in the population. And what I did was I cut them out into chunks, right? And if I want to highlight the largest population, what I would do is separate it that way, right? And which is pretty cool. I should be able to branch it out that way, right? So what's great is I could actually come up with different ways to present the information, right? And this bar chart here has the same information over here, but what this is usually used to do is to show the differences between populations or between groups. So as you can see here, the biggest population would obviously be those who buy houses over the age of 51, right? So now let's say we have information that is looking to really show over time the change in how many people are buying homes or income or what have you. Let's say we're just trying to show the change over time, right? So let me bring this chart over. So this chart over here is based on the information that I put over here. And what I did was I took one group and I looked at the information over time, right? So here it shows that in the year 2000, 30% of the population bought homes. Over here was 31%. In 2002, 32%, and you see that it's going up. So if I want to show that change visually, let's see. What I would do is I'd highlight this information again, go to Insert, and as you can see here, they have recommended charts. So the first one that comes up is a line chart. And as you can see the definition, the line chart is used to display trends over time. I could also use a bar chart and a scatter chart with a line through the trend, showing the trend, right? So I'm going to actually use this one here, right? This is actually a copy. And if you notice, instead of it saying home buyers age 36 and younger, it just says home buyers. So if I wanted to change the title, I would click on it and change it there. Age 36 and younger. And again, if I want to change the actual design of it to go with my paper, I could go ahead and do that too. It actually gives you a pretty cool graph. Now, if you find that this is a bit complicated and a little bit harder, what you can do is go online and look up different charts and Google different statistics that represent the trends and the actual quantity of people buying homes and renting. And you could put that in your essay. What I'm going to be looking for really is images and charts that really make your argument better and help to explain what you're trying to get across. So if you find that you have to develop your own chart or graph, you have the tools here to do that. And if you find you may just need to Google it and find an image, I don't see any reason why you can't put that image in your essay. But please be careful please be careful to cite where you got the information from, and make sure that that is in APA format. And if you have any questions, comments, or concern, you could always contact me via email or shoot me a text, and I'll get in touch with you at my earliest convenience. Again, this is Professor Suarez giving you some tips and pointers on how to put a graph or set up a graph or chart or visual image to put in your essay. Good luck, guys, and take care.